Yo, what's up, everybody? Um, Tonight is the last night at the crib, uh, for a little bit since I'm going back up. Um, but wanted to come online and share the play of the day. Um, but yeah, today was also a pretty good day. Also day trading. So just wanted to, yeah, just wanted to show you guys what the play was today. So again, trading SPY, even though today I did end up getting also into trading Apple stock, which was an experience. It was very crazy today. It was easy to predict in terms of where in the market it was going to go, but damn, did some people make some money if they got in the right places. But yeah, so today trading on SPY, and today was actually the first day that I put my fully worked out trading plan into motion. Um, and low key, it kind of worked, which I was really excited about. Um, but yeah, so we got into the market this morning, and saw that it was a very bullish push right out of the gate, even coming from pre-market. I was monitoring the pre-market. Um, from the night before coming into the morning, and I saw that it was consolidating pretty much all at this spot. So I figured waking up this morning that it was either going to go up or go down drastically, and it did. So yeah, we see a very high bullish push, and I was kind of in no man's land because a lot of my TA that I spent this weekend prepping for to this morning, it's all in this lower time frame because I expecting the uh, expecting the trend of SPY to continue downward from the past week or so. But I digress. And yeah, we are in this upper bound area now, in kind of no man's land territory, like I said before. So a lot of these lines that I had to draw, all the ones that are not black or gray are new. So as you can see, a lot of different lines. Um, but yeah, we kind of had to free ball it today. But it ended up working out. So yeah, we come up with this move, kind of monitoring it, not really taking any of the trades until we get to this little consolidation zone. And I notice I have all these lines out, so I'm not really taking any trades because I see that there's a lot of different potential areas of support and resistance. And I see that, um, we have this fair value gap that forms. I think it forms on the 1 minute though. Where did it go? Oh, where? Yeah, let me go back. Um, Sorry, y'all. Okay. Here I set up the tab for us. Yeah. So on the 1 minute time frame, we get this nice looking fair value gap area, right? It's from these two. We get a nice fair value gap up here, comes out, hits this line of resistance, which is from the previous, I think it was from last week, Thursday. It created this pretty important line of resistance because during the Asia market section, or yeah, Asia market session, um, price kind of dropped and there created a lot of fair value gaps, which told me that there was a lot of sellers in these sections right up here. So this red section, these two reds, and then this red and these two purples. So in my head, I'm thinking if it ever comes to here, big sell coming up. So just had that in the back of my mind. So I saw that price was coming up. I saw a touch, looked to blow longs, but I noticed that there was a fair value gap coming up. It was a small one first. Came in, saw that it completely passed through the fair value gap, which means that it inverses the fair value gap. And again, I see that another fair value gap gets created from this, but instead, um, it comes through, comes back to test. It tests, rejects, comes back and tests, and then in the end passes through, right? So I'm thinking, okay, pass through, but we get a test and reversal. So I'm looking over here. We see price action go up, come back down, respect this line of resistance because of the sellers, come back down, boom, and it tests the fair value gap again, pops back up, boom, comes back to sellers, boom, sells again, comes back, touches this fair value gap. So instead of taking out this fair value gap, I see that we're getting a lot of touches. So I leave it in because obviously it's a line of resistance. That's been proven to be important. So keeping this zone here, and as I go, as price action moves and as time goes on, I see that we kind of come into this. Let's see if I have anything that can hold. I don't know how people do like I don't know how people do the other arrows. Oh, path. Oh, that's sick. Okay. So yeah, we get it here, and then boom, comes down, goes back up, comes down, goes back up, comes down, goes back up, right? You see this pattern for me? And I see that it forms. How do I close it? Okay. Just don't mind this thing. This one goes up. Um, but yeah, as you guys can see, right? So it's coming and it's creating this funnel. And in the trading world, it's called, I think, either a flag or a pennant, um, depending on certain things. But yeah, I see that price is consolidating in this localized zone, and that as it progresses, it funnels closer and closer together until we get to this kind of kind of this neck where price has to decide where it's going to go. And so um I was like, okay, gonna look for either puts or calls here, depending on where it breaks out of. Um, so initially, I'm making the decision here, right? This is my decision. I see the pattern and I'm on the 5 minute time frame, and I see that, price is going up and down, up and down. And I right around here, I'm like, okay, it's gonna sell. So I go to the 1 minute time frame and I'm like, okay, it's selling, it's selling, it's selling. We get to this point here, and I decide if we get a 1 minute candle close, which I will admit, I kind of altered my rules mid trade, which is not good. I need to make sure I stick to my rules. But broke my rules, and instead of a 5 minute closure, I said that I would do a 1 minute closure um, over this line, bearish. If I had a bearish 1 minute closure candle over this fair value gap, I would go puts. And what do we see here? We see the respect of the fair value gap, and this basically became an order block over time, an order block for buyers. And we see just a bullish trend line, right? Bullish wave. So luckily I didn't go puts. I reversed my decision and I go calls. So I'm looking over here for calls, but then again, I'm looking in my plan, I need two to three um I need two to three different ideas that all support each other, or I don't know why I said ideas. Um, Confluences. Yes. I needed two to three different confluences to be able to enter the trade, and I need to enter the trade near or at a support or resistance line where we cancel or we close above, right? So I'm coming over here and I see boom, 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 boom. Number one is check because we are using a order block, right? Order block and price is consolidating, right? Price is consolidating. We get to this pennant shape structure. Um, we see a fair value gap turn to an order block, and we see just a bullish run. So we have the two confluences that we need. Um, the next thing that I'm looking for is a candle closure, and at this point, I'm already just looking at a 1 minute candle closure. Um, but I'm looking for a candle closure nonetheless, above the SNR line. So we get over here, right? And I could have entered here, realistically. Could have entered here um, because candle closure above the line, yes. Strength and resistance line that we need to cross, yes. But I looked over here and I noticed that the trends that we were having is this is not the line that price was respecting before that we needed to cross. It needed to be this line, right? This is the line that needed to be crossed in order for me to have full confidence in the trade going in my favor. Um, so I wait, boom, 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 boom. We get to this line, and as you can see, it's a very small candle, which means that price was, um, you know, there was a lot of buyers and sellers in the market at this point because then again, this is a very strong line where sellers buy, a lot of people are going to sell. Um, so we get this closure, bullish closure above the line. And from there, I enter trades, right? So after that closure, I'm fully committed and fully confident in my idea and ready to enter the trade. So I enter the trade with four contracts, each about 150, and I'm able to set my stop loss to 10%, right? So I have a 10% stop loss, meaning that um, the worst case scenario is that I lose $60. Um, and I had my take profit set at also 10% for the initial value, um, which would give me about $61, right? For one contract. So I am going in and boom, 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 boom. And I see that this is going, right? And I take profit first here. Okay. So this is my initial first take profit. And I think I take profit on two. So I sell two of my contracts, take profit. I have two more running here. We get a little bit of a hiccup here, and we see that price goes down. Um, and again, another issue that I need to fix is having trust in my process. But I sell another contract here, right? So I sell another contract at this level. So I'm looking at one contract left in my trade that I keep as a runner. Um, and at that point, I move my stop loss from here up to break even. And what that means is that I can no longer have a losing trade. I am locked in with the three contracts that I made profit on. And if price comes down, my stop loss is now at the part or at the point where I enter the trade, meaning that I can never lose money. Um, So now I have one contract left, and all I'm looking to do is trail my stop loss until it gets stopped out up here. And I think I do end up hitting my stop loss around where this candle closure was at, around here, this level. Um, in the end, I made, I think, $80. I made $80 on this trade, which then again, I was really, really, really proud of. Um, just, coming up with this pretty good idea, this strong move. Could I have gotten in here? Yes. Could I have gotten in here? Yes. But I have rules for a reason, and it's to help me make 100% guaranteed plays. Um, or not 100% guaranteed, but as close to 100% guaranteed plays that I can, and plays that I feel 100% confident in trading. Um, I wasn't confident here, and I wasn't confident here. Could I have made a lot more money if I did that? Yes. Um, let's see how much I would have made. 10% stop loss. So with a 10% stop loss, and so I closed out there, I'm looking at a 24% gain, right? Which turns my account into a lot of money. But without me having confidence in my trade, it's just as easy for my trade to come up here and sink, or come up here, respect the line, and tank, you know? Um, so yeah, in the end, I'm very happy with I'm really happy with my trade. Um, so yeah, it's just, I mean, it's another step in the right direction, right? So I'm really, really excited. Right now, I just transferred over the funds that I'm going to need for real money trading. So it's starting. Yeah, we are getting into it, boys and girls. But yeah, I think I think it's going to take some time for Webull to it's going to take some time for Webull to settle my cash. So I can trade, because I can trade now with it. But it's just a loan credit that they've given me until my funds settle, and I'd rather not play around with credit. I'd rather just trade the cash that I'm able to trade. Um, so I think I'm gonna wait and potentially just say by next week, because they said it should be ready by Friday, but I'd rather not start on Friday. I'd rather start a whole week when I'm able to. So the plan is Monday. So this week we got a whole lot of more trading to do, more paper trading. I think on Wednesday I'm going up to Washington, so I don't think I'll be trading. Um, but I will do something to hone my skills. Whether that's um, you know, looking at charts, or whether that is watching a couple videos or so, or something. But yeah, really excited, guys. Um, we are in the up and up, and the boys, Elua and James, are also on the up and up right now. So yeah, the boys are making moves. And for any of the homies that are watching this that are not Elua and James, if you have any YouTube name ideas for uh for us to have, it's just three dudes from Hawaii. Um, if you have any cool names that you think we should name our YouTube channel, feel free to put them in the comment section below. And yeah, I think that is it for now. But I look forward to another trading day tomorrow. So, everybody, I'll see y'all in the next one.